Speaking of performances, I feel like we're about to just, I don't know, blow this particular kitchen to life. We have Chef Falcon in the building.
Hi guys,
Yeah.
good morning guys. I'm
Welcome.
Chef Falcon. Yes, ma'am.
Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria. Now you talk to us about what you do on a daily. What do you do?
Oh, I cook on a daily.
You cook on a daily.
On a
Where?
Well, I work at Vichy Lagos.
Oh.
That's the newest restaurant in Lagos right now.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And is this one of the dishes that you make on the regular?
Nope. This
Oh.
is not one of the dishes we make on a regular.
So why did you decide to put this together?
Okay, so this is just an inspiration coming from, seeing that we're in the Ramadan season and whatnot.
Okay.
And this dish is very, very native to the Arabian community in
Interesting.
North Africa. So hence why I just, picked up the dish.
And this dish is called what?
It's called a shakshuka.
Shakshuka.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shakshuka. Is there an English term for what a shakshuka is?
No,
No.
the shakshuka is the shakshuka.
Okay, let's talk ingredients. If you would like to try this at home, you need to know what we have here on the table. So talk to us.
So I've made this shakshuka very, very basic as you can get. So it's just very similar to egg sauce and bread that we eat on a very daily basis.
Okay.
So here I have my minced onions, I have my bell peppers, I have my minced garlic also, I have my concassate tomatoes. These tomatoes are just basically peeled, peel off the skin and whatnot. So I have my paprika, salt, black pepper, my eggs, and then basil. I'm making it a basil shakshuka.
So there's
yes, ma'am.
some things in here.
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
these pickled?
Yes, ma'am.
These are pickled
yes.
what? Pickled what?
So I have pickled zucchini and I have pickled red onions also.
Pickled red onions. I'm
ma'am.
going to open this up.
Of course you
Because,
should.
oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good, it's all fine.
All right, got you. So pickled red onions and pickled
Zucchini, yeah.
zucchini.
Yes,
So what effect does the pickled zucchini and red onions have?
Okay,
on
so I've made this pickle very sweet to an extent. So
Okay.
because looking at our tomato dish, our shakshuka, it has more of acid.
this? Okay.
And then I don't want you to bite into it and then just feel ulcer. So here we have the pickled zucchini and onions. It's introducing sweetness to the dish.
Fabulous.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we have this bread here. This is baguette.
This is a baguette.
Soft baguette or hard baguette?
It's a hard baguette.
Hard baguette.
ma'am.
Can I use any other type of bread for this?
Of course, you can use any type of bread. The primary bread you use to take a shakshuka, it's a pita bread. That's the primary bread you use to take a shakshuka because that's what is native to the dish. But I've just decided to use the baguette because I'm trying to fuse in different cuisines.
So now this concassate tomato, we need to explain how this is concassate. How does this get to this stage?
Okay,
What
yes,
do you
so
do?
it is very, very, very simple. You put the water on fire, you bring it to boil. When you bring it to boil, you just drop in your tomatoes. After scoring them, you drop them in.
Okay.
When they boil for just, a couple of minutes, you drop them back in an ice bath. You bring it out and then you peel it off. That's all.
So very simple. Your tomatoes, fresh tomatoes,
Yes, ma'am.
you throw them into hot water, but you've scored them first.
Yes.
So that they're
So it's
easy
easier
to
to
peel.
peel.
Beautiful. And you leave them there for how long?
No, 2-3 minutes.
2-3 minutes.
Just to soften up the skin.
All right. And then you peel them. And that's how you get your essentially plum tomatoes that you would buy
Yeah.
in a can. Now, what is the first thing we need to do?
Okay,
Talk
so the
to us.
first thing we need to do is to introduce our aromatics.
Okay, great. I'm going to
The base
put
of our
this heat
dish.
on. I'm going to put the heat on now. Which one do you want to use? This one?
Yeah,
That
this.
one? Okay, got you. Fantastic. So that's on now. Aromatics, that's the onions and...
I have my onions, my garlic, and then I have my bell pepper here. So I'm going on with the sofrito base.
Okay,
The sofrito base basically consists of onions, green bell peppers, and garlic.
beautiful.
But here, I am not just using the green bell peppers. I'm going in for colors and extra added layers of flavors. So I'm going in with the red and yellow bell peppers likewise.
So this is a non-stick pan, but
Yes, it is.
is there going to be anything else in the pan right now?
Yeah, we'll start with
Oils.
our oil first.
Okay, which
So,
oil
but
we
literally, when you want to make a shakshuka, the basic pan you use to cook is a skillet,
Okay.
a cast iron skillet. But because I am doing this like a morning breakfast to a typical Nigerian, not every one of us has a skillet. So hence why
All
I'm
right.
using our non-stick.
So olive oil then?
Yes, ma'am.
Going in with the olive oil first.
So
I actually was going to ask if you were going to use butter because I saw butter on display earlier on.
now the butter is used to toast our baguette.
Okay, beautiful.
So yeah.
So, olive oil in the pan. There's just something so
Exactly.
sweet about olive oil and how it reacts to heat. Love it, love it, love it. So the onion there, you've not just diced it. It's
ma'am.
like extra tiny.
Yes,
Did
it's
you use-
minced.
Minced.
Yes, I minced it with my hands.
Interesting.
So that's what you do.
All right.
So what we want to do is we want to go in with our onions first.
Okay. So onion straight in the pan.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Great.
So what you want to do is you want to cook the onions till it's translucent at first. I am not going with garlic now because before you cook the onions, the garlic it has the potential to get burnt. So
Seriously?
that's what we're going to. Yes, we're going to start with just with the onions first.
So that's just garlic, not garlic and ginger, just
No,
garlic.
it's just garlic.
Okay, and then you mince that as well.
Yes.
I wish I could have seen the process of the mincing.
Just hands.
I can see some veggies here as well.
Yes.
We haven't talked about these veggies at all.
So yeah, this is basil.
Okay.
And then we have parsley. So
Okay.
it's a basil shakshuka on toast where I am infusing this basil into the tomato base. Hence why I chose basil for this shakshuka is because for every tomato-based dishes and whatnot, basil is the very first herb that comes to your mind because it well complements a tomato-based dish. Hence
So
why I'm
you're
doing
using
basil.
fresh basil as
Yes, ma'am.
opposed to the dried one?
No, fresh basil.
Okay, so that goes in later on.
That goes in very much later. We'll see the process here.
All right. So because of time, I'm wondering, is there any other pan that needs to heat up?
No other pan.
Not
other
yet?
pan, yes.
Okay, fantastic. So for those of you that are at home watching, wondering what we're up to here, we are making a shakshuka, which is an Arabian dish. And Chef Falcon here has put these ingredients together to teach us how he puts it together. It's an original dish for him. He's added some spices that are not usually in an original shakshuka. But let's go over the ingredients one more time. We have some onions, red, yellow, and green bell peppers. We have paprika, we have garlic, we have, of course, eggs. Are these eggs boiled or
No,
they're not going to? They're going to be fried.
Yes, we're going to poach them.
You're going to poach them. Okay, I want to learn that one. And of course, we have butter, salted or unsalted?
Unsalted butter.
Unsalted butter, black pepper, and of course, our concassé tomatoes. Ooh, okay. We have quite a lot to still get through, but trust me, it's going to be an interesting one. Don't go anywhere too far. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen, and we are back to this amazing meal. I don't know why only the term concassé stayed in my head when we were opening the show earlier on, because I was trying to remember the name of the dish. I apologize. Tell me the name of the dish one more time.
Okay, so it's a basil shakshuka on toast.
Shakshuka. That's the word I was trying to remember. Shakshuka. Fantastic. Now, what have we done so far, Chef?
Okay, so in the sauce here, we've done our sofrito. We've
Okay.
sauteed our sofrito, and then our sofrito being our minced onions, our bell peppers, and the garlic.
Okay.
We've built an aromatic base there,
Okay.
so we can have the flavor profile there. And then we've added our concassé tomatoes, and then I've just crushed it with the spatula, and then I've left it to cook.
All right. So now, all those words and everything we were saying, I'm wondering if our guest could understand any aspect of that language. I'm talking about Forever, who has popped into the kitchen with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
You say what? What?
Well, everything he said, I'm hearing it for the first time.
Okay.
But the most important part is that I will eat it.
You eat it?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
That's it.
You are definitely going to taste it.
No, it's not tasting. I'll eat it.
You are going to taste this taste. We know that this taste we offered. Not we didn't say you are. You said taste.
So what's the plan? I will just taste
Yeah.
and leave the food for who?
No, you will definitely be eating Forever before my boss comes and find me. But seriously speaking,
Yeah.
the flavors. As in, are you smelling this?
When I got in here,
Yeah.
I thought I was not okay. I was perceiving. So I said, what am I? Is it that they are cooking around there? And I said, oh,
Yeah.
I'm in the right place.
Yes, you are. You're definitely in the right place. Chef Falcon, you put the baguette in the pan.
Yes, so I'm just doing a slight toast of the baguette here. So
Toasting the baguette.
So when we pass our shakshuka, our sauce,
Yeah.
on top of this, so
Yeah.
it doesn't soak the bread.
Okay, so once you toast it, it's less likely to soak the bread.
Yes, ma'am.
But you did something. You added butter to the pan,
Yes,
then you
I added
added
butter.
garlic.
Yes, ma'am.
But you didn't crush the garlic, you just
No,
added
I
it.
did
So
not.
why?
I just infused the garlic inside of the butter.
Hey,
Infuse for food.
That's a quick
infused.
infusing.
Infuse.
Yeah.
This thing is becoming more mechanical because I didn't infuse. Why
Okay,
you
so what I just did
slicing
is-
garlic, blending, you infuse?
What I just did is I melted the butter. And
What?
then I melted the butter.
Okay.
And then I slowly cooked the garlic inside of the butter. So the butter absorbs the garlic flavor, and then I toast it with the bread.
There's something he's about to do, though. I remember you said we're going to poach some eggs. What do we need to poach these eggs?
Okay, so we're just going to create a well inside of our shakshuka dish here.
Okay.
And then we pour the eggs inside of it. Just break it and then just put it inside of it.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead. I would really love to see that. So, the raw egg goes straight in.
Into the well. He said well.
Yeah.
I heard that part.
Yes.
For cooking a well. That means the shakshuka will have tap.
Honestly, I have to say, there are some methods he's decided to showcase to us today that I'm like, wait, make I dey learn. So when I have guests come over and then I want to show off, I'll just, say, this is concassé, this is shakshuka.
When you have guests, you make it or you call him to make it.
Well, good point. Good point.
Because you can't try it for the first time for your guests.
Why not? Why not?
You.
Why not? I'll do it now. Is it not to create well? And
Yes,
open the egg.
exactly. And
All I have to do is add
So
dry
we're going to do
peppers.
this. We are going to slowly simmer it.
But forever, you need to talk to us about your culinary lifestyle.
yeah,
So do you cook?
I cook very well.
What do you cook? What do you cook?
Everything that I can eat in this life.
Like what?
Like everything I can cook. I can boil water. Let's start with that.
Wow, okay.
I boil eggs.
Okay.
No, the jokes apart. I think I make the best egusi soup in human history.
Egusi soup.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
okay.
when I got married, my wife was, the day my wife tasted my egusi soup, that was the last day she cooked the egusi soup.
Are you serious?
So to date in my house, I make the egusi soup.
Wow. Okay.
Because my mom was she wanted all her children to cook. So she didn't mind whether you are a guy or whether you're a boy or a girl. So we had roasters. On Monday, I will cook. On Tuesday, my sister will cook. The following day, my younger brother will cook.
Wow.
Whether the food was sweet or not, you eat it like that.
But your own was always sweet, I hope.
Well, the first time I cooked, it was beans.
Beans.
Yeah, when the beans was ready,
Yeah.
it was not ready because it was gravy. So
Oh, there was more stones inside.
no, the beans
than
it didn't soften. I just rushed it, but we ate it like that too.
Honestly,
Yeah.
The fact that you even enter the kitchen is honestly, I should really just chop up.
I'm a kitchen boy. You.
So what else? Chicken or fish?
Fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
Fried or
No, fried.
fried
Yeah.
fish. So you fry your fish down to the bone. till it's
Well, it
crispy.
depends on the fish. You know, there are certain fish that you eat because it's not the taste of it not being fried.
Okay.
You will not be looking for help somewhere.
Okay. So there's some people that like the freshness of fish, that white fish, that
Yeah.
fresh, maybe just lightly grilled fish.
Yeah.
But there's some people that like it hard fried
No,
until you can't even, you
not
won't
hard
even think the
fried.
fish ever had water
Not
in
hard
it.
fried.
Okay.
That's not tico fish.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's too strong. You'll not be eating fish. You are eating chin.
All right, chef, how's it looking? How's it looking?
Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna leave it for it to simmer a little
Okay.
more, so the eggs can cook properly.
All right.
Yes,
So
in the poaching
everything else is already infused.
Every other furnace.
So the only thing now is to build the sandwich,
Yes, ma'am.
essentially.
Exactly.
So you've already toasted the bread.
Yes,
We
I
still
have.
have pickled
Red onions and zucchini. Yeah.
red onions and zucchini added to that with some basil and
And
parsley.
Yes, ma'am.
Also standing by to build this dish. It's gonna be an amazing shakshuka with Chef Falcon. All right, forever. I hope you're not going anywhere too far.
I'm not going to, because when I heard you say you are building sandwich, I said, when the
don't worry.
realtors enter these things.
No wahala, no wahala. Let's take a quick break. We will be back in a bit. God, I beg.
Yes, sir.
God, I beg.
I'm begging God, help me.
Help you with what?
Anything he has.
It's been a marvelous Monday so far right here on Wake Up Nigeria.
Yeah.
And of course, our chef has been hard at work in the kitchen. Chef Falcon in the building.
Swooping down with this dish. Phew.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So Chef Falcon, what do we have here?
Okay, so yeah, we have our Basil Shakshuka on toast, basically. And if I'm gonna break it down, it's the shakshuka that we mentioned earlier, the tomato-based dish, whereby you put your egg inside of the tomato,
Yeah.
and then it's on the baguette toast here with
Okay.
pickled red onions and zucchini.
So
give it
there's
sweetness.
zucchini in there,
Is it
red
zucchini or
onions.
head or guinea? Which one?
Zucchini.
Oh, guinea.
Zucchini,
Let's try.
zucchini,
Let's try.
please
Let's try.
have
Let's
a
try.
taste.
Let's try. Let's try.
So I'm meant to put this on top of it?
Yes.
Anyhow you
It's
want
just
it.
like a sandwich and then
Yeah.
it's quite big.
Super Falcons, I'm eating your food. Oh.
Wow.
That.
Well, let me move. Let me stand up.
Wow, you want to stand up?
So good.
Wow. What did you say?
Alright. How you call it again?
Shakshuka. Shackles on your face.
If this bread is finished, you can use rice to eat it, Abi.
And yam too.
How's the sauce? How's the
How
sauce?
do you like it?
That's what I'm saying. You can use rice to eat it now. If the sauce is not soup, you like boiled rice.
No, you wouldn't. You
So
wouldn't.
this shakshuka and rice, does it go?
You can try it.
I can try it.
Yeah.
So that is
It's
rice
rice.
shuka.
But it looks and smells amazing. Well done, Chef Falcon.
Well done.
Well
So if you're watching
done.
at home, try and beg them to interview you.
Beg
So they
them.
can eat.
So I can have free food.
You know how many people we interview today?
But the only one I
You
eat.
better be thanking God you are the last
That's why I
guest.
call grace.
Ah, God, I beg.
God, I beg, God, I beg.
Okay. All right. So,
All
right,
forever, we're looking forward
While
to
he's digging
Sunday
in,
and wishing you all the best.
Thank
Yeah.
you very
All
much.
the best.
Muson Center, right?
I'll
Yeah,
be there.
Muson
I will
Center,
be there.
You'll be there.
I will be there.
Come and laugh.
No, okay.
Okay then, one of the best ways to relieve your stress, find a way to laugh a lot more, and that's what Forever is providing with that particular show. We can't wait to have you back with us tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., right?
That's
Yep,
right.
7 a.m.
7
tomorrow
a.m.
morning. It's
Welcome
going
to
to
a
be the
brand
last
new week.
weekend match, and it's been a wonderful show. Thank you for being a part of this show.
Yes,
we will
indeed.
see you next time tomorrow.
All right, bye.